Hello, it is I, the Niallist. You can still call me the Niallist, and welcome to your second Niallist news update for April 2023. We've got lots to cover on today's news agenda. That's why I have my notes with me. First up, if you missed it, last Saturday we did a live stream with the incredible Soz Lad Collective. That was streamed live here in Studio 409 last Saturday, but you can also listen back to the set, and we have some video clips and stuff that we're going to be sharing soon. But you can listen back to it right now on mixcloud.com/The Niallist. That's my Mixcloud page where we're streaming all the Dead Air live stream sessions. So that's up there now. Also online for you to listen to is my latest Album of the Month Club release, which is on Spotify and on Tidal, YouTube Music, iTunes, the whole lot. It's on all the major streaming platforms. That is the album Hot Shit. Also online for you to listen to is the companion podcast series for my Album of the Month Club. I've called it Liner Notes, the podcast series, but you'll just find it on Spotify under Album of the Month Club, The Niallist. And for this edition, I have let my Album of the Month Club Liner Notes podcast be hijacked by none other than Fee Barrett, who is a dear friend, one of my queer children, and a really excellent interview host, actually. So have a listen to Fee chatting to me about my latest album, Hot Shit, and my history as the Niallist right now, here. And last, but by no means least, this weekend is Sounds from the Other City, the annual celebration of music hosted here in Salford, around Chapel Street and around Islington Mill and the related buildings and workshops and stuff that are around that area of Salford. I am going to be DJing at Sounds from the Other City this Sunday night. I'm going back to back with the amazing Soy Boy. We are actually doing the last set at Off With Their Heads, which is going to be happening in Partisan, the Partisan Collective Space in Islington Mill, downstairs from here. That is going to be, Off With Their Heads is going to be happening in the evening time. It's technically classified as an after party, but if you do buy tickets for Sounds from the Other City, you'll gain access to it. And during the day downstairs in Partisan here at Islington Mill, it's going to be a very special live event, which is co-promoted by two of my favourites, Fat Out and Bollocks, and it's going to be hosted by none other than this month's Album of the Month podcast special guest, Fee Barrett herself. She's going to be the disinterested hostess for the daytime bands that are going to be playing downstairs. There's a load of people performing there. There's going to be, off the top of my head, I don't have it written in my notes, so forgive me for not getting everyone, but Talkie Horror are going to be there. Rebecca Soiree is going to be there. Shrek 666 is going to be there. Princess is going to be there. There's lots of really good stuff. Here, let me just put a flyer up right now. So that's this month's Sounds from the Other City Festival, where I'm going to be DJing on Sunday night with Soy Boy, and Fee Barrett is going to be hosting the Bollocks Fat Out room before it turns into Off With Their Heads, where we're DJing. But that's not all. Whew, I know, it's a lot, right? But I've been very busy this month. For my other podcast series, the monthly Islington Mill and podcast, this month I've made a special Sounds from the Other City episode where I've managed to get the four heads of Sounds from the Other City to come in here to the studio to talk about what Sounds from the Other City is, where it is, who it is, why it is, how it is, all that lovely stuff that you might want to know about Sounds from the Other City before it actually happens this Sunday. So that's this month's episode of Islington Mill and featuring Sounds from the Other City, the major players in that. And if you give that a listen, you'll be able to find out everything that you need to know about Sounds from the City. I've already said that, I'm rambling now. Actually, what I should say is that if you want to come to Sounds from the City, get on it and get your tickets quickly. They are selling out. And if you want to, here is a link. It is soundsfromtheothercity.com is where the tickets are on sale and where you'll get more information about the incredible lineup and programming that they've done this year for Sounds. But if you want to come, get on there and get your tickets. It's probably going to sell out before the actual day, which is this Sunday coming. Today is Tuesday. I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about. My notes tell me that everything is done. So I'm going to end this podcast now. It's not a podcast, it's a video cast. I'm going to end it now because I'm just waffling. And see you on Sunday. And check out all the gorgeous digital content I'm going to be putting up online this week. Happy sounds!